So first we'll discuss the do's and don'ts of answer writing. ठीक है? First, पहले तो generic we'll be discussing because history is divided into 4 parts ना. So first we'll talk about the do's and don'ts of the generic history portion, and even these portion you can apply in your GS part. ठीक है? And after that we'll be discussing the ancient history writing. So सबसे पहले do's में first of all follow this IBC approach. So what is this IBC? Yes, very good. Introduction, body, conclusion. So the introduction should be very simple. Here simplicity is the key. कुछ ज़्यादा सोचने की वो नहीं है. जितना simple अपना introduction रखोगे, the most impact it will create on the examiner. Simple रखिए. In fact, from a particular topic, only one question is being asked. Like from Harappan, one question will be asked. From Neolithic, this time not been asked, but Neolithic, one question. Not Neolithic, I would say, prehistory, one question will been asked. So try to prepare one simple introduction for your all topics. ठीक है? Simple रखिए, and what strategy you need to follow in introduction is try to incorporate features. ठीक है? Features of a particular topic or theme. For instance, like with respect to IBC, how you'll introduce. Mention this as the first bronze urban civilization in the Indian subcontinent from 2800 BC to 1750 BC. Time period may vary because in different books, different sources, different time is given. So try to include such type of introduction. ठीक है? इतना कुछ, because writing an introduction is, do not consider it as an Herculean task. इतना कुछ वो नहीं है. जितना simple हो, जितना रखोगे, the better it will be. Because here body, you have to make your body as your hero of your answer. जितना ज़्यादा body में आप focus करोगे, yes, so उतना ज़्यादा better रहेगा. ठीक है? So the body is what. The most important thing that you need to follow in your body is keep your body holistic, or I would say comprehensive. ठीक है? Keep your body more holistic, comprehensive, or multi-dimensional. Because when you read a particular question, at times history question, even this time only, simple question are being asked, and they're asking about only one dimension. ठीक है? And again, if you keep writing only one dimension, you will not fetch good marks. Why? Because indirectly they are poking you to write more dimensions, and you need to focus on, there are certain tail words that we'll discuss later on: comment, elucidate, elaborate. These we'll be discussing later. Okay. So your question need to be, your body need to be holistic, comprehensive होना चाहिए, multi-dimensional. And for instance, अगर question आता है, so let's take one this medieval question. The question is, do you think Aurangzeb was responsible for the decline of Mughals? ठीक है? So you need to write the rule of Aurangzeb. In what manners Aurangzeb was responsible for the decline of the Mughals, his agrarian measures, his tussle with the Marathas, and the Jagirdari system and all, and along with the scholar's view. Okay, you need to put forward. So they have asked you only about the Aurangzeb, but it is a compulsion, and that too an indirect compulsion on you to mention about the other dimensions as well. Okay? Talk about the technological backwardness, talk about the advent of European companies, talk about the monetary crisis given by Shireen Muzvi. All these dimensions that you need to cover. Okay? So follow this approach that you need to make your body as your hero of your answer. ठीक है, और कि जितना ज़्यादा dimension you can put in your body, you can put. Because again, students from history background, they are having this tendency to only focus on a particular dimension. They keep on incorporating number of scholars and ये सब, because I have evaluated too many scripts and there they focused only one dimensions, but you need to be multi-dimensional in your approach, ठीक है, body में. Next comes the conclusion. Again, you need not to put too much brain in your conclusion as well. Keep your conclusion balanced, open. Do not conclude any concretely, anything. कुछ concrete conclude मत कीजिए, ठीक है, because history, especially ancient history, we are having dearth of evidences, ठीक है, limited historicity है, so you cannot conclude anything concretely, ठीक है.